Let's see if Control Paladin can Aura farm its way to victory in the Pre-Release Tavern Brawl. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be using Gelbin as a way to drag out 5 auras, similar to Mysterious Challenge of yesteryear, but with auras instead of secrets. This will give us a lot of type of advantage that we can use to snowball our way to victory, thanks to either doubling up on all of the end of turn aura effects, or just being able to have a very sticky board that will make it harder for our opponent to actually use any spells to counter it, while also using the numerous AoE tools that Paladin has access to. It is worth mentioning I ended up doing 5 runs with the deck. 2 got 6 wins, 1 got 4, and 2 got 2. It is worth mentioning the first game in this video will be from a run that isn't the final version of the list or the last run of the deck, just because I wanted to include it since it was such a good game. Now, for the one guide, you are going to be basically looking for any of your early game minions that aren't named the Fins Beyond Time. This will allow you to generate some late game minions or just draw into some of your high costs or survive later on. Then you're going to be looking for your removal tools such as Consecration into Equality if you are going against something that might be aggro. Then if you see a cheap Aura plus Manifest Timeways, you're going to keep both of those. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Let's get... I'm going to keep Equality because most decks right now are just aggro slops, so might as well, right? Perfect. Oh! I'm assuming this is Syndragosa Mage. One more mana would be really nice. We have both Crusader auras in hand, so we can just slam that down next turn. Ooh. Well, okay. So yeah, we're just going to go face. If they want to trade, they want to trade, right? That's so ironic. I was like, did they play a card that lets them copy that from our deck? But I guess they didn't. Sure. Just a big dragon that we can slam down, which is nice. Because the plan here is we just slam down one of these. Gets rid of the divine shields. Because if we just slam this down, like, what are they going to do, right? It prevents them from having their win condition too. I guess we could also do that deck too. That could be kind of fun. But I really just want to put out this as a video for tomorrow. If we can actually, like... Great. Sure. One more mana would have been really nice for this. Let's slam this one down. We at 9 mana. We can use Worm, I guess. Wait, does the stuff come back next turn, or is it one more turn? I can't remember. Because if it comes back next turn, we probably are going to attack with these minions first, and then slam down the second one of these, and then go from there. And then, like, hero power, I would assume would be the play. Though, they did just fill their board with a bunch of minions. Which means we actually don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so... I mean, equality AoE the board. And then they just got rid of the win conditions. I mean... Because that... Yeah, It's funny how that works sometimes, right? I was really hoping that wouldn't clear out the majority of the board. Okay. Oh. Well. I'm going to keep the AoE for later. Because who knows, maybe that'll actually come up, right? I do like the idea behind this deck. I just don't think it has all the support that it needs. How? Okay. You know, actually, there is a card that I don't have in this list that would actually be a really nice card for the list to have, which is... Oh, wait, Ysera's not available in this. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, Ysera... I'm starting to theory craft a bunch of decks right now for day one of this set, and this was like the first one I started with, just because this was like one that I was really excited for. I'm going to... The hopes and the dreams is to like get as much as I can done. That always freaks me out because I always think it's this. But I know it isn't, right? I mean, I know for a fact they're probably holding a dragon, so... End of turn effects times 2. Okay, this is going to look bad, but we're going to do it like this. Because we can slam this down, and then end of turn will give us 2 taunts. Oh, and this won't be online anymore. Shit, we need another aura. To be fair, though, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different auras in the deck, so actually pretty high chance of drawing into it. As long as this does not hit here. Aura, please. That isn't an aura. We're 1 off lethal. It's just a shame. Oh, we're not 1 off lethal. Like, part of me is like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait until rotation happens, and then we'll have this big thing. And then the other half of me is like, I just really like how the new model looks, and I kind of want to like showcase it as quick as possible. Like, every issue I have with this current model is solved with the next one. So maybe that's why I do. I figure out how to open up PayPal and such to not like reveal my name, so I can like get stuff commissioned earlier. I don't know. We'll see. This might not be the other reason why I was like really fixated on trying to make this deck work in particular is because this is a deck that I really wanted to make work early on. Just because it's very like, it's a nostalgia bait deck, right? It's auras, but the auras basically now act like Mysterious Challenger. Theoretically, you can actually go infinite too with like all your auras. Once you have like everything in that is in rotation. I mean, maybe this draws us into Manifest Timeways. That would have been even cooler if it actually had. Sure. I really want to choose Murzad. I really do. I know he's not the choice, but my brain is telling me this would be such a funny clip to actually see him survive. Let's go Goofy. You know what? Why not? Why not? I know this isn't really probably the proper play. I get it. I fully understand it, but it's the Goofy play, and I really want to go with the Goofy play. I mean, red card isn't legal, so I don't have to worry about that. Trying to think of like what they're trying to randomly generate here. There's Bob. Okay, I'm just going to draw 3 random minions out of our deck. But for some weird reason, it always seems to be exactly that. Whenever I do that, it's like, oh, well. Okay. I mean, this is just funny. Okay. We do have taunts, so Murzad could actually live. Oh, you know what? We could just try to get him as, like, high HP-wise as possible. Okay. Okay. Let's use Gelbin. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be Gelbin, right? It would be Arcanos, right? Probably. Yeah. I already traded, so... This is the card that I would have loved to, like, add, so I could have actually, like, played around with it in the Brawl. But I just didn't have the opportunity to use it, or get it. Okay, there's Consecration. Oh, the Divine Shield's nice, but that's going to be probably instantly destroyed. Are they not going to trade with this? Yeah, okay. It's just equality consecration extra, right? Like, eventually... Yeah, it's just this. I would like to get more advantage than just that. Okay, they have 12 cards left in the deck. We have 8. We have a Marmurzod, and they probably have at least one more Targ Creeper, right? Okay. I'm assuming into here, right? No, into our face. Yeah, I have a play, which is slam this down. We do this, and this, and then go face. No, we get rid of the minion. I was really kind of hoping this would be, like, in a different order, but that's okay. And if they don't instantly give up, we slam down Murzod just because it's funny. And we have a bunch of taunts in between them and us, so... Oh, it... Stick around! If I lose the game because of this, I lose the game because of this. But come on, let me get the replay with Murzod. Oh yeah, the dragon is Zarimi Priest. It's going to be dangerous in, but the other deck that I think it'll be very dangerous in is Quest Warrior. It's time to go infinite. But we'll open up the packs after this too. Okay, we'll keep the AoE. We'll get rid of Bob. Okay. Let's use this. We're in actually a pretty good position. Well, I would prefer to have had at least a few. I would have preferred to have like a few more of the auras in the deck, but it is what it is. I'll keep the coin for later. Okay, we'll slam this down. It says they're not overextending. It is kind of a waste of the resistance aura, but oh, I was going to. The original plan was just to slam this down, but okay. Let's just take the 6 damage. Take this. We'll slam down Gelbin next turn. Oh, they're actually hard. Oh, so they are Stegodon. I'm amazed I haven't actually ran into a Stegodon list. I also probably just should have went face there, but that's okay. I guess the pool is small enough where you'd probably randomly generate a bunch of these. Okay. This is probably going to be destroyed, right? No. I forgot Time Swap was a card. Okay, so because we can do this, this is such a cool, like, okay, we know they don't have, they'll probably, okay, they might have Syndragosa's Fury, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't shock me at all. But we do get double Battle Cry, so, I mean, this feels really, really nice right about now. Oh, this is a Battle Cry, too. No, we'll do this. Because that clears out some stuff, right? But then everything else gets buffed up. They have another one, I guess. We should heal for a bunch, too, right? Yeah. I would have loved this to have got a Divine Shield, but that's okay. That's bad. Kind of. Wait, how many of those died? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Wait, did we just get the 6th game? Wow. Unless... Oh. That's Ripperoni, I guess, but, like... What? Perfect. Let's go. Maybe we do a video for this tomorrow, because that showcased what I wanted. All right. Alright, now that we're through all the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So let me know down below if you do like the idea of me showing the highlights of the individual different runs that I ran, since I did end up doing 5. 2 of which got 6 wins, 1 got 4, 2 got 2. Overall, though, the deck got a lot better once I changed out some of the cards. The earlier versions of the list, I was using the Release package before she got banned, but then I ended up swapping in more AoE tools, such as Consecration and Equality, which made the deck feel way more consistent. We also have Fins Beyond Time as a way to refill our hand, since we do kind of struggle to refill our hand once we draw through a lot of the cards. Overall, though, if you're looking for a deck to use Gelbin in, this is a pretty good deck for you to try out in the Tavern Brawl. But I honestly don't want to recommend you playing it, just because it might be a little bit more inconsistent than the last Tavern Brawl list that I put out. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this deck, and I am a bit biased, just because Mysterious Challenger Paladin back in the day was one of my favorite decks of all time, and this is really just a retrend of that, but with the Aura cards instead. Before we end the video, if you want to show a little bit of additional support to the channel, you can always join the channel memberships, where there are 3 tiers. But special thanks to our current channel member of Daniel Nascimento. But if you can't afford to do that, leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing if you haven't already also helps out the channel. Until next time, bye-bye.